Y'all know what time it is. Time to make some gains. It's push day. It's chest and shoulders. We're back on it. So normally I would start out on a shoulder press today. However, somebody's on there. So we just adjust and off we go. Incline press and hammer strength. Then we'll go to shoulders and then off we go to everything else. So we'll be done in probably 30 minutes. I'm going to keep a good pace. Guys, thanks for jumping on. We got work to do. Just did a heavy leg day. Felt amazing. Yes, sir. Heavy's the way to grow. Heavy is the way to stimulate new muscle, increase metabolic conditioning, and feel like you're king of the world. So, well done, brother. What are we hitting today? Chest and shoulders on the menu. Cody's on. What's up, dude? You got that pec dance right. Of course, I always got the pec dance. About to get a real pec pump. Then we'll do some pec popping. Had chest triceps today. Nice, man. I love that split. Daddy, y'all crazy. That's funny. Thanks for jumping on, guys. We got some work to do. We're battle ready, as the shirt says, and it's time to grow. I think one plate on this is too light to actually do anything for warm-up, so I'm gonna start on 2 plates. Literally, this is my very first set, very first warm-up. Here we go. We're gonna pop on 2 plates and off we go. Don't waste any energy that you don't have to. I don't need an extra set of warm-up. I just need to do the right weight with the right reps, and then off we go to the work sets. So keep in mind, fire away, questions, comments, concerns in the comment section. I will address it as we go. Training, nutrition, recovery, natural supplementation, the mindset. Fire away on the fundamental 5 if you have questions about that or anything else, and then we'll get to it. So can we see the pec dance before you start? So this is a pec dance without a pump. Then we'll see how it looks when we get a pump. I have heavy pin presses, back to around. Nice, bro. Yes. Moving weight, feeling great. How are your elbows surviving these movements? It's not that out of the ordinary for me. What I mean is the weight that I'm doing might look a little excessive to some people. It's not that out of the ordinary for me. What I mean is the weight that I'm doing might look a little excessive to some people. It's not that out of the ordinary for me. What I mean is the weight that I'm doing might look a little excessive to some people, do something that I can't do safely. So how can I get gear? I would say stop wasting your time trying to get gear and start focusing your time on trying to grow muscle the old-fashioned way, through proper training, proper nutrition, proper natural supplementation, recovery, and mindset. How about start there and leave gear to the meathead wannabe bodybuilders and the top 10 in the IFBB pros. So. Warm-up number 1, here we go. Feeling pretty good, guys. We don't need to waste a lot of energy or time on these warm-ups. We just got to get dialed in, connect with the muscle, change the positioning along the way in terms of your rep, so you can get a nice, full, well-rounded warm-up, and then off you go. V-face. Let's see, what's your workout split? Right now, it's push with no triceps, pull with no biceps, arms on their own, and then legs have an A set of workouts, a B set of workouts. Okay, what pre-workouts you take, or do you? I do take pre, it's whatever I have available. Today it was Ghost. They're all the same. So just choose one you like. No big deal. No question, just like, oh, thanks. Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate the support. You guys can fire away on any comments, questions, concerns, or just hang tight and watch the workout. Your support is appreciated. Of course, you could subscribe to the profile. That would help in a big way. I think it's like $5-6 a month or something. But any support you guys give is much appreciated. Or if you're interested in further custom coaching, I have that available as well. Go through my link in Instagram at Paul or go through the train application. Get back to you. We can continue the conversation there and keep growing muscle, whatever works for you. So, or if you just want to observe, that's fine too. But I hope you're crushing your goals just the same. Thanks for the likes and the shares and the comments, guys. It helps me in the algorithm and also helps me keep my fire going in terms of connecting with you guys. I try to go live every day, and then we go from there. But when I do back, my breath, heart is gassed long before my back is fatigued. What am I doing wrong? So don't think about draining the tank, but think about simulating muscle growth. Number one, you don't have to fatigue your back more than once, or maybe 3 times, depending on the position of the pull, right? So you'll be fatigued in the set, but you don't have to be fatigued in the overall body CNS, walking out of the gym feeling like you got hit by a bus. That's not the goal. The goal is to stimulate muscle growth with the least amount of effort, go home and grow. That being said, your breathing heart rate will be kind of put into a shock if you're training properly. It's called a metabolic burst, right? That's what I call it anyway. That's what I've been calling for years. You put your body under such a specific amount of stress that it goes into fight or flight mode. And then what happens is you start to breathe ultra heavy, your heart goes through the roof, and you're in this survival mode of either I do or I die. And then that's actually going to help with metabolic conditioning over time. You actually get used to that, but you have to continue to push the level to not get used to it. And then that's why you never have to do cardio for the most part, unless you're doing a show. Do you remember your PRs when you're 18? I'm gonna have to think about that, brother, but thanks for jumping back on, man. Good to see you. I wish I got notification of your lives. Man, I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, I don't know how I can let you guys know better, but I will probably try to be more consistent on my time. That's all I can think of. What would you consider to be strong for incline chest press? 405 for reps. Yeah, that's strong. Better to barbell bench press or dumbbell bench. They both have their place. One is not better than the other in a general mindset, but it really depends on how you connect to each. How much you weigh? Right now, 222. About 6 to 8 weeks ago, I was 220. You guys see incremental growth. It takes a while, but you know, that's the focus, right? Keep growing. All right, round 2 on the warm-up. Off we go. 2 seconds here. Put some weight on. Off we go. Travel the furthest out to the furthest in, meaning everything becomes a fly, and then you get the max benefit out of your chest, right? There's no reason to push out here because the chest is designed to pull the arm across the body. You're going to go that far across the body when you're out here. Okay, think about it. Different stress. I mean, it's definitely different stress. It has its place, just not in my world right now. Warm up, not a wear out. Focus on being as efficient as possible with your arms, just like you are on your workouts. Right? What do you do for core? Pretty much just 3 things: hanging leg. What's up, Tim? Hanging leg raises, rope crunches, and regular machine crunches. You know, like you're laying down, you put the arms on the brace and the handles here, and you crunch up. That's all I do. That's all I ever do. Machine crunches. You know, like you're laying down, you put the arms on the brace and the machine crunches. You know, like you're laying down, you put the arms on the brace and the handles here, and you crunch up. That's all I do. That's all I ever do. Machine crunches. You know, like you're laying down, you put the arms on the brace and the handles here, and you crunch up. That's all I do. That's all I ever do. It means a lot, guys. All the support helps. Try to make this more substantial in a way that I could do this much more impactful, much more full-time, and maybe even to the point where I'm traveling around the country and the world to meet up with you guys in person with me and my girl and make some serious impact doing some bodybuilding seminars, some posing clinics, some nutrition training seminars, and just hit your neighborhood gym, see what we can do to get the most out of what you guys have available. So, hey Devin, I uploaded your program for the workout, but I don't have it starting until Monday because we're kind of at the end of the week here, so finish your week out strong. I don't know if you saw that, but I know it's funny just because we're on live so much, we can communicate through here, but I meant to text you before I went to the gym. So today we are killing the chest and the shoulders, but yeah, your workout's ready. If you just kind of like look through the days, you can go to Monday, you'll see it starts out with a nice brutal workout. So man, so many good questions, comments, guys. I appreciate you guys. Are archer push-ups good? They're not bad. They have a place, right? If that's what you got, use it. What kind of gear are you on? No gear. This is a natty world over here. Protein before workout, absolutely. About an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I want that to be fully assimilated in my body. I take an isolate, so it's fully in my bloodstream as I'm breaking shit down. I'm building stuff up. I have the tools to recover as quick as humanly possible. And I followed up with more after that. Do dumbbell shoulder press the same as the military press? It's similar. They have different specific resistance points, but for the most part, it's similar. Best upper chest workouts other than hammer strength: incline barbell, incline bench, incline flies, and my favorite, which a lot of people disagree, the big arch overhead barbell press. It works for me. I love it. I know people are like, oh, that's a shoulder move. Not when I do it for chest, but yes, it can be a shoulder move. Anton, what's up, my man? Thank you for jumping on, guys. You are on fire today. Hopefully with crushing some goals. Thursday, right? So we got to keep pushing. Push the limit. Keep pushing. Get rid of your excuses. Get rid of your doubt. Get rid of the bullshit and focus on what you do want rather than what you don't want. This is the one chance we get is today, right now. So let's make the most of it. Wish you were at LA. A lot of gyms. I used to travel to Southern California, LA, San Diego quite a bit earlier in the 2010s. And I experienced a lot of different gyms, and they're amazing. So definitely a cool place to be in terms of fitness and those type of things. Trump 2024. Everyone has their own political opinions, but we don't really typically cover politics here, although I do appreciate you jumping on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Of course, Devin. Yeah, absolutely, man. Review it. Let me know if you have any questions. Politics here, although I do appreciate you jumping on. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Of course, Devin. Yeah, absolutely, man. Review it. Let me know if you have any questions. Sane for Echo. Thank you, bro, for the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you. Do you use a massage gun? I typically stay away from that in a therapeutic context. Robin can handle it like a boss, but I am a fucking baby, so I get like the softest setting. We have the Theragun, I think that's what it's called, and I use it more for like a pleasant massage rather than some tear the body apart rehab shit. I just can't handle that stuff. It's not my game. I'm on 2200 counter. Hey, do you think calorie count works over time? It can. Everything can work, but I would say go a little bit more macro based. That's just my experience. When I have people going macro rather than calorie, they tend to get a better balance of the foods that they need, and they have a little more flexibility in terms of, or they feel like they have more flexibility in terms of trying to fit in a caloric box. I never count calories, never have, never will. Credit cards are great, no gear, laughy face. Yeah, correct, no gear here. I can't do overhead extensions or skull crushes without pain, no matter the weight. That's okay. First, we need to address where the pain is, shoulder, elbow. We need to address why it's there. We can work on a few things to get rid of that, but it's not impossible. It just takes time to get the body back in alignment, and the body's a healing machine, so it will do exactly what you say. As long as you give it the right message, you'll be back in action in no time. Every day is going by so fast. Man, absolutely. But that's the thing, when you're focused on your goals, time goes quick, right? So you start moving faster, you start getting more focused, start getting more productive, you look for ways to be more efficient, which is why I try to do this shit in the gym and teach you guys the same thing. You shouldn't live in the gym. There's so much more to life. Like, we need to get more out of less in everything that we do so we can have more time to do more, to produce more, to have a greater life, to connect with more people, to open up and expand and become something greater than we were previously. So when time is flying, it means you're focused on the right things. And now is the time to dial in on becoming the most efficient, most productive human being that you couldn't imagine before, but now this is your new normal. So, absolutely. Same for Echo. Dude, thank you so much, man. That means a lot, man. Thank you for those gifts, brother. Big shout out for Paul, always helping out. Vash, thank you for that, man. Appreciate that. I can't take the massage out of my calf. Dude, you're preaching to the choir. There's certain spots like calves and hammies. I will run for my life. If she's got that gun in her hand, she's like, come here, let me help you. I'm like, that's not helping. You're trying to hurt me. What did I do to you? So, respect to you and your work. There's a lot of BS workout influencers that send wrong messages. Absolutely, and I appreciate that. Hopefully, the message I'm giving is resonating with you, as it has worked for me over time and my clients as well. But the main thing is, are we all making progress because of it? If we are, then I'm happy to keep doing it. If we're not, I am more than open to adjusting my approach and becoming a better person along the way. So, Cody, Paul K 2024, make America strong again. There we go. Hey, you know what's funny though? I'm gonna go for the Miss America title next year. So maybe if I can get that Mr. America title, and then follow it up with maybe going running for president, and we'll get everything Swole, right? So we'll see. Guys, I appreciate you. Thank you for this. Man, that's so awesome. Thank you. How many grams of carbs should I eat in a day to lose weight? 2,200 calories. Man, I'm gonna put it like, not knowing anything else about you, I'm gonna say probably put it around 200 right now. If you're already at 200, it means maybe your fats are a little bit high, or if you're over 200, it's hard to tell without knowing the other macros. But if we start at 200, I'm not sure how high you are over 200 is what I'm trying to get at, and then we can adjust the other ones from there to balance it out. So it's also like dependent on your body size and your activity levels and your intensity in the gym. 2,200 might actually be too little. You might be undereating. A lot of people undereat and don't know why they're not losing weight, because your body starts to hold on to stuff if it feels like it's in survival mode. So you want to give it the signal of, I have everything I need, and I don't need to hold down anything extra, because I'm always getting that extra dose of nutritional fuel every 3 hours. So your body's like, I can get rid of all of it, or a majority of it, keep a healthy level of body fat. Like I have body fat. You guys see, like in my ab pose and stuff, there's obviously body fat on there, but it's not excessive, but it's not like ridiculously low. I try to find a good balance in my off season / improvement season, because it is healthy. It's healthy hormonally, it's healthy mentally, it's healthy from a physiological standpoint, right? I do any tricep exercise besides jam press, skull crush, shoulder extend to get elbow pain with them. All right, yeah, you would have to look a little bit deeper into your other. So I'll just address it right now, guys. If you have elbow pain on the outside, I would bet you're not wrapping your thumbs on your push moves. Start wrapping your thumbs. Typically, that's all you need to do to get rid of the pain. If it's on the inside, stretch out your lats. Your lats are too tight, and that typically takes away the inflammation on that ulnar nerve. So, I mean, that's kind of like the most basic thing I can go towards, but it just depends on where the elbow pain is. But doing 1 hour gym session, only 2 sets for each movement with more weight feels better. Yes, because you're giving the body what you need to grow rather than draining the tank and walking around like a zombie, right? Nutrition plan has been feeling really good, by the way. I'm not hungry or full, just perfect. You're finding the great balance, and then the macros were set in the way that's going to serve you the best. And then over the next handful of months, you're going to see that the body fat start to peel off. Your strength is still going to go up because you're going to be able to grow muscle. You'll probably be stronger and more jacked and shredded than you ever were, and you'll be like, wow, this was not rocket science. And not that you thought it was, but if it was, I probably wouldn't be doing it. But it is just giving the new data to the body to do the new thing, and it comes to life. Watching this guy has completely changed my training. Awesome, brother. Yeah, dude, thank you for that, man. We keep growing together. When we get back in the trenches, I'm gonna get another set in, and then yeah, follow along. Thanks. I'm gonna keep addressing everything as we go. We are 3 plates on. Oh, already did 3 plates. So last week we did 5. This week we're gonna do 5 and a 10. you guys are wondering what 5 and 10 means, I mean 5 plates, 5 45s, plus a 10 pound. I'm always trying to beat the logbook. And there's no magic to this shit. You just stick with progressive overload. Call it what you want. I call it increasing intensity via weight or reps or both. But, you know, you got to keep pushing the limit. Challenge yourself. My goal is 1 DC rest pause, 842, with breather breaks in between. If I fail early, that's fine. I'll just continue on until I get this. But the goal is 842, and here we go. Time to die. What's up, guys?
What's going on, man?
Getting it done?
Oh yeah, dude.
Back day?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Back then, yes.
Yes. Boy. If that 10 falls off, I'm gonna crush my back. Four and two, guys. 4 and 2. Still in the middle of the set. Failed early, that's okay. 1 or 2. One more. Double. 8, 2, 1. We got work to do. That's fine. Just an indication that I need to find a deeper level of connection. Without body time to acclimate. 5 plates in 10. I'm gonna get 8, 4, 2 before I move up again. Right? All right, let me race through these comments. We'll move on to shoulders. Almost done with chest, did 1 set. Push-ups, bench press, anything you do, but anything that puts more stress on the elbows, the pain is here. All right, brother, hey, hit me up on Instagram, @paulkrueger, link in the bio. Let's figure out what the issue is and solve this thing. I don't think it needs to be that far off. Small adjustments make a big difference. Well, you're aware that one of our fathers of our nation in South Africa had your name and surname. I am, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Anton, thanks, bro. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there was a serial killer back in the 1800s that had my name too. Not happy about it, but I don't think we're related. So, what are you gonna do? A working set? Oh, yeah, that was it. Guys, thank you so much for the gifts. Oh, bro. Same for Eka. Dude, thank you. My man, thank you for that. Following you back, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate that support. That means so much I can't even tell you. I'm 6'5", 82 on 2,600. Work out 6 days a week, 270, trying to get to 239. How long are your workouts? And what is your what does your nutrition look like? I usually tell people, the key here, do less better in the gym, train with more intensity, throw in a little bit of high intensity interval training through cardio 3 to 5 times a week, and then change your source of carbs, meaning go from starchy and maybe processed to more fibrous and vegetable, right? And when I say vegetable, I don't mean a potato. That's a starchy, right? Go with like the fibrous veggies, like green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, and make it taste good. Guys, you're not doing show prep. Throw some salt, pepper, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of flavor, or some sauce on there, it doesn't matter. Like, make your food taste good. So you get to your goal, even with good tasting food. How do you get rid of the ligament pain near your elbow? Depends on where it is, but I'll do a video on some basic elbow things you can do to get things more in alignment. Some of you guys have some severe elbow pain and think you're far out of alignment, but it's just small changes, like from going suicide or false grip on push moves to just wrapping your thumb. That's it, or stretching your lats. Those kind of things help with elbow pain, right? All right, how do you go? Inside of the elbow. So we're talking about here, like the ulnar nerve, right? Stretch your lats from the front, stretch them to the side, right? But like you have to do a deep stretch, and it needs to be after you're warmed up, like after a back day. If you're doing pullovers, stop doing them for a while. Stretch your lat. Your lat attaches to the upper portion of your upper arm, the humerus. So focus on that lat stretch. Chances are the pain will go away. It's not overnight, but it will go away. How often do you deload, if at all? I do not deload tactical sense from the way that from the powerlifters teach it and other bodybuilders. But I do adjust my program to reflect a change in output, but my intensity is always at 100%. So I figure, what's the point of going to the gym if I'm not getting 100%? Might as well just stay home and take a rest day. That's it. Most of the time you don't need like a technical deload period. Just take a day off, or take 2, or take a week. If you do skull crushers or close grip bench, which we do skull crushers, we'll definitely do skull crushers. Super strong, man. I'm trying to get better every day. I'm in the trenches with you guys, Zach. Thanks, dude. How do you stop thinking about how to stop thinking about her man? I can't sleep at night. So funny. How do you recover after these insane lifting sessions? Well, you guys see, I barely do anything like in terms of volume. So I did 1 set here. I'm gonna move on to shoulders. 1 set on presses. 1 set side raises, and then 1 set of flies. I'm done. Like 2 sets for shoulders, 2 sets for shoulders. Yeah, 2 sets for shoulders, 2 sets for chest. Game over. Go home and grow. Right. So my output is very low, but the intensity is very high. That's how you can get away with continuing to make progress without having to take 3 to 5 days off in between workouts, as far as I can tell. So original heavy duty promotes a 4 to 7 day rest period between workouts. And I mean like complete rest, like you're not in the gym. Like Monday you would do chest, shoulders, tries, and then Friday you would do legs. Like everything in between is rest. I don't like that. I like the frequency in the gym, but I try to minimize the output so I can go more frequently and not overtrain. So most people are overtraining, and that's something to keep in mind and look out for. Good question though. You need to make longer plate holders for that chest press. You're so strong. Thanks, my man. So I've been sending messages to Gym Pin. If you guys don't know Gym Pin, that is the problem solver of this challenge here. Next step after I stack out a plate, because you can fit a whole nother plate. There's a 10 on the outside, but I start stacking weight here. I can fit 2 25 pounds on each bar. After that, it's too crunchy. I can't move my elbows. So, can you explain benefit of rest pause over doing more sets with longer rest? You get to that 100% failure point for multiple times over a short duration. Meaning you're not spacing out the damage here. And I don't know, people are going to tell me, not you guys, but a lot of people are like, well, we know now that, growth is not just based on muscular damage and time under tension. I get it. Get rid of all the bullshit. Make it simple. I'm trying to hit failure as quick as possible in a very short time frame. The the fact that I can do it 2 to 3 times within a minute's time and then rest and move on from there gives me a benefit of growth and risking overtraining that other people who space out the intensity and fail over like 10 minutes of 3 sets would get. So there's nothing necessarily wrong with it. However, if you want to be the most efficient, grow the most muscle the fastest way possible with the least amount of CNS taxing damage on your body, condense the time, right? So Tim Ferriss used to say one of his most powerful questions that he could ask himself, you guys don't know who Tim Ferriss is, the author of the 4-Hour Workweek, the 4-Hour Body, 4-Hour Chef, the Mentors, Tools of Titans, stuff like that. I'm a big reader, but one of my favorite authors and I guess, thinkers, he talks about look for ways to do what you did in 6 months in 6 weeks, or what someone could do in 6 years in 6 months. Same philosophy here. Look for ways that you could do what you used to do in 60 minutes in 6 minutes. If you don't think it's possible, then that's true for you. But if you start to look for those answers, you'll find it, because you find whatever you start looking for, right? The answer will find a way to you if you keep asking the right question. You start asking better questions, you start getting better answers, and then you start getting better results. Let's go. Yes, thanks, Traps. Should you count one rest pause set as 3 sets or as 1? I count it as 1 with 3 rounds, right? So 8, in this case, 8, 2, 1 is a 1 set is 3 rounds. 3 rounds is a typical rest pause in my mind, in the DC world, but the idea is to reach failure in multiple points under a short period of time. So yeah, I would count that as 1, and then I'd be done. I'm not going to do another one. They're very taxing. Even right now, I feel like I could do 10 more sets, but that's not the point. I took it to failure on that 1 set. I was dead in the 1 set. I already hit positive failure a handful of times. I already stimulated muscle growth. I'm done with this. I'm moving on, right? What's the best way to increase test naturally? That's a big question. I'll add more information in my profile here in the future, but start with high intensity training. Eat every 3 hours from time you wake up to time you go to bed. Make sure it's grass-fed steak before you go to bed. Make sure your vitamin D levels are in alignment. Natural supplementation, right? With some ashwagandha and Tongkat Ali. If you're young, you don't really need the Tongkat Ali. Probably the ashwagandha would be more than sufficient. And then start taking some cold showers and red light your balls, and that's probably the best way to start. If you could do skull crusher closer, yeah, skull crusher. What motivates you, Paul? Motivation comes from motion for me. So I get into motion and then become more motivated. Then it motivates me to become more motivated. But it's tough to say. I don't really focus on motivation. I focus on my routine. I focus on routine. I wake up, go through my morning routine. I go through my pre-gym routine. I get my ass in the gym. It's all pre-planned out. And then I go on with my day. Everything is very structured and everything is very thoughtless, meaning I don't have to think about getting motivated. I just have to get moving to get my ass to the parking lot of the gym and then open the car door and walk in. Now, from a real sense, I am highly motivated, and it's very easy for me to get motivated to do this. I can train at 3 in the morning, I can train at midnight, the same intensity will show up. Now it's more like Pavlov's dog, in that it's a trigger for me. Now my body responds in a motivational type of feeling biochemically. But in the beginning, you have to continue to go through the motion to create the emotion to then generate the motivation, right? Are you posing after your workout? I think I'm gonna hit a few poses if I can get my ass moving, because I have a 12 o'clock client, and then I have a little bit of time to do it. It is currently 10:30 here. Do you do heavy barbell rows? I do, man. They're not in the training block right now, but I'll add them back in. I mean heavy ones. I do them right now, but they're not heavy. King is on. What's up, man? Welcome back, bro. Do you rest only once a week? I took 2 days off of the weekend, but sometimes I'll rest 1 or 2 days throughout the week. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Fit Cuban dude. Hey, dude. What's up, man? Yeah, appreciate you jumping back on, dude. Anton, thank you for the gift, my man. Same for Echo, dude. Thank you. Dude, thank you for that, man. Your support is awesome, bro. Thank you. You're up, bro. Let's see here. I do cardio every day. I eat rice for carbs. I eat broccoli. I eat fish. Anything that's happening with salmon. That's not a bad program, bro. You're doing the right thing. Was the concert last night? Dude, it was awesome. Like, we saw, so, what did it say? So Tuesday night we saw Jeff Beck and Johnny Depp. They were playing together, which was so badass. What a cool concert. Then last night we went to see John Petrucci and Mike Portman, who are the original members of Dream Theater. If you don't know Dream Theater, they've been around forever. They're like a prog rock band, but they have some kick-ass stuff, and they've been. He's definitely one of the top tier guitarists in the world. And then Mike is obviously probably number one or two drummers in the entire world. But the abilities that he has is just insane. Like, you want to think Neil Peart on steroids? That's kind of like where we're going. If you don't know Neil Peart, he's the drummer for Rush. If you don't know Rush, well, it's because I'm old. That's why. So, nah, bro, I'm serious. Can't stop thinking about her. Any tips on how I can do? Oh, dude. So I'm not sure what happened, but if you guys, if this is somebody you're trying to pursue versus someone you're trying to get over, it's a different answer. But man, if you need some support, like, you know, from a bro to bro mindset advice, hit me up on Instagram, dude. I'm more than happy to have a conversation, man. Been through those things myself, and it's not easy, you know. Get quads twice a week. Currently, it ends up to be about twice every 8 to 10 days. Wait, repeat the overtraining. I just joined in. Oh, so overtraining. It's easy to overtrain. Really, what you want to do. So, someone was asking me about, is 3 rounds count as one set? And I was elaborating on the 3-round rest pause set. I only do one of those, and I don't do another one, as you can risk overtraining. Because it's easy to overtrain. What you're looking for is to stimulate muscle growth with the least amount of effort possible, and then save the rest of the energy you would output for other sets in the same exercise for recovery, because it's easy to put yourself in overtraining capacity. I'm not sure if that helps, but should I take green supplements? I rarely eat vegetables. They're fine, but they're not miracle supplements. A lot of people are marketing them today as something magical. They're just literally ground up vegetable powder. But that being said, you have to also understand what you're taking in. If you're taking stuff with kale in it, stay away from it. Kale's garbage. If you're taking stuff with flaxseed in it, for guys, stay away from it. There's some high active ingredients that could possibly hinder your own test profile. Like, there's things in there that they combine in there that say it's healthy, and from a general perspective, yes, it is. But for specific micro changes in body health, in terms of what we're trying to do, in terms of like being freaky bodybuilders, you got to be careful what you're taking in. Reduce fatigue, maximize stimulus. That's it. I put 60 to 85 pounds on my bench in the last 10 weeks. Dude, that is monster. That's monster. I can't afford to eat steak every day, so I just replace it with lean ground beef. Yes. So there are times where I can eat grass-fed steak like a king 6 times a day, and there's times where I have to eat ground beef, and there's nothing wrong with that. Adjust to what the budget will allow, and you'll still grow. The focus is there. The body will respond. Get the 93.7 and 97.3, depending on how lean you want to go. But that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Tried flies press yesterday and got 110. Felt good. Nice. Florida Wayne, good job, bro. I'm trying to get over. She broke up with me, and now her friend might be starting dating for like shit. Dude, that's a tough one, my man. I will, that's going to be a deeper conversation. Just had a friend who really went through the same, and you got to start looking at reasons why this might be the best thing that ever happened to you. Because truly, it's hard when you're in it, but man, if you start focusing on being a better you, rather than focusing on maybe rejection, abandonment, or betrayal, or whatever happened, if you start focusing on being a better you, what'll tend to happen is you'll start to excel in life much faster, and then there'll be a point, not that you're trying to, but there'll be a point where she'll regret the day that she ever broke up with you. But you have matured and grown as a person far out from her, and then that'll be somebody that you no longer desire. So a lot of times relationships are teachers. They teach us about ourselves, they teach us about the world, they teach us about what we're actually capable of when things are right, when things go really bad, and it teaches us how strong we are. But also teaches us to look within, because sometimes it's a trigger to heal ourselves in terms of, maybe I needed this to solve this problem or this challenge that I've been dealing with for a while. And maybe it's just a simple lesson on learning to let go and finding peace within yourself to be okay. When it looks like that somebody rejected you, but really it's just a different path somebody's choosing. It has nothing to do with you as a person. There is a version of somebody out there that is the perfect fit for you. But in the meantime, you be the perfect fit for you. Treat yourself with respect, treat yourself with love, focus on your goals, use success as the greatest revenge. And there's other things that will come into your life that are meant to be there that will help you move on from this and move up from this. So, can I hit you up for advice on how to naturally decrease gyno from puberty? Yeah, absolutely, man. There's a lot of solutions. They're not foolproof, but I have seen them work. So, good questions, comments. I'm going to break this down. Probably pissing off a lot of people just sitting on the machine on my phone. So, but you know what? I'm in rest mode. All right, I got to do shoulders. Apparently, this machine is never going to open up, so I'm going to go do dumbbells. Then I'm going to do flies. I'm going to do side raises, and then we're out. I'm actually excited to do dumbbells because it's been a minute. You know, see what I'm capable of. I think I did 130s last time. Try to go higher than that. We'll see. Got to feel it out with some acclimation sets. I don't have any direct shoulder work. So I need a couple acclimation sets, then we're going to go up from there. Start at 80s. We're going to go to like 110, and then we're going to try to crank out 135s or maybe 140s. We'll see how we feel. Let's do this. Easy weight. Have you ever torn your bicep? I'm using a tripod. I am, yeah. For the camera, yeah. So 80 felt good. 110 probably gonna feel better. I buried you 75. You warm up 50. It's all right, man. There's a time where I can barely do 50s, but like I always say here, eventually, if you want the mindset, that you're gonna turn your work sets into your warm-ups, and that will be the case because that's what you focus on. Also, how are you doing today? Doing good, my man. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Had a few cool date nights with my girl. Getting my meals in. Business is good. Training is good. The holidays should be good. And we're focusing on more goals in the future. So, and my doggies are healthy. So, yeah. I agree with that philosophy. It's crazy. On a bad day, I can hit my old maxes with ease. There we go. All right. So turning your work sets into warm-ups is the goal. Micah is on. What's up, bro? Time to get it. Some chest and shoulders, presses. I might need you in a sec if you don't mind. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Same. Yeah. Let me know. Inner's Paradise Gym would be sick. Yeah, dude. That would actually be fun. I'd probably turn into like an old school 80s style gym, honestly, and real beachy with those funny ass clothes we used to have back in the day. Gainer's Paradise merch. So I do have a few things in the works. Yeah, my Gainer's Paradise merch. Soon I'll launch the website. It'll be gainergear.com. Although it's kind of funny, using the word gear when people think it means one thing in the bodybuilding world, but it also means merchandise. So yeah, we're gonna get that going. I do have a couple original shirts already, but we got more in the pipeline. So I want to get that out. Yeah, very dope. Awesome, bro. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your support, man. That means a lot. We get that moving then. See if we can get maybe a couple shirts out for the holidays, and then start off the new year in the community. I'll do what I can. So also just a heads up on the subscription that I offer here. I'm gonna start offering giveaways to all my subscribers. So if that's something you're interested in, I think it's like $6 a month, but be part of some raffles. I want to start giving away supplements, free training programs. Let's see here, merchandise when I have it, things like that. So just keep it in mind if you want to be part of that community. It'd be much appreciated. But I also want to make it fun for you guys. So yeah, just got a bunch of merch in my business. Phenomenal. Good. Your thoughts on creatine? Creatine is probably the best bodybuilding supplement ever created. It's very natural. It's very well received from our body, or to our body, in our body, and it works pretty much for everybody. So nice photo. I don't know which one you're referring to, but I appreciate it. So I'm going to do this, the 110s, and then we'll dive into the heavyweight. Oh, yeah. Time to growl, guys. Time to growl. Oh, yeah. What? No. Yeah. Go. Good. Yeah. I'm good, brother. Go. I'm good. Yeah, just warm up. Thank you for warming up.
Got the 110s, my guy.
I'm gonna get to the 140s. I'll need you then. Thanks, my dude. Looking out though. He's looking out though. Well, how many times you spend in the gym? So when I'm not on live with you guys, I promise 20 to 30 minutes of my workouts. Aside from working with my clients, that's it. But when I'm on live with you, they go long, and it's okay. So, did you strong or even from this point? Yeah. Yeah, the guy's nice. So his name is Micah. He's part of the community. Super nice guy. Funny guy, his profile. If you want to go follow him, I forgot I think it's Micah Boyce. B-O-I-C-E. And yeah, go follow him. But he's a good dude. He's looking out for me on that. But I'm trying to utilize his support on the 135s, maybe 140s. Feeling real good on that. One and done, you know. So this one, I don't typically do rest pause too often with dumbbells. But the stability is definitely changes things. So keep that in mind. Any tips on how to recover from a pec pull? You gotta let the body heal. So I would say maybe chiropractic, maybe some ultrasound therapy, red light therapy, acupuncture, take high dose glutamine, like in the powder, not the pills, it's not enough. 10 grams 3 times a day, 10 grams 3 times a day. Yes, you're gonna go through a lot. Very healthy for recovery and regenerating injuries and even from surgery. So this is probably a good way to start, but you have to address why the pec pull happened and then go back to the source of the pull, wherever it is. When you look at that and then start building instability, nothing full rep for you for a while. You want to start with maybe some static contractions or nothing at all, honestly. Are you natural? Yes, lifetime natural. And we continue on, so. Oh, cool. I'm gonna do a set. You don't mind right now?
Sure.
Thanks, dude. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna make some shit happen. You squat today? You squat today? Yeah, just like stand right here, if you don't mind. Just hold that. Yeah, I already got started now. Thank you. One for a minute, and we're good to go. All right, thanks, guys. Oh shit! Here we go. Can you hand me one? There you go. I'm gonna grab this one. You just pop that underneath. Alright, I'm gonna kick. Give me a lift to the top of the first one, and then got the rest.
How do you going first?
Well, I'll kick him up, but I'll say lift. Okay. Alright, lift. Yep, here we go.
There you go. That's all you. Go, one more. One more. Come on. That's all you.
One more.
One more. Come on. That's all you.
Got it. One more.
One more. Come on. That's all you.
Got it. Yeah. Woo. Not bad. Appreciate it, brother. No problem, man. Thank you very much.
You going again?
No, that's it. One and done. Holy smokes. Thanks. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you.
I just wanted to see if I could
No,
finish it.
I got it, brother. I got it. That, my friends, is what a good spot can do for you. Thanks, my guy. Appreciate it. Hey, bro. Hop on, just let the people know your handle.
It's at Micah B. Boyce.
Boom.
Sunshine.
Get him, man. He's got a lot of good content. Fun to follow, but a super good dude. Appreciate your help, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
You need any help on squats, let me know. Can't breathe. All right, we move on. That's it. All right, here we go. Oh, 10 grams of glutamine for recovery. Yeah, show muscle. I'm gonna hit a few flexes, but I'm running out of time. Thanks, by the way. Any other? Dude, yeah, easy to help, man. I don't know the answers, but I don't know everything that's going on. So that's my go-to. So try that, start there. Let me know how it goes. Same for Echo. Okay. Thanks for advice from Tree. Have a great day too. Cheers from Ukraine. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Pray for you guys for peace and getting back to normal if that's an option. So I appreciate your support and all the gifts. And definitely hop back on. Try to go live every day. So thank you. Awesome set. We got it. We got it done. We're moving on. We're moving on, guys. I got that one on video. And see if that's some good footage. So I'll post this if it's footage that is usable. Some good rear delt workouts. Rear pack jack. Bent over rear delt raises. Upright rows. I know people like those, but they work well for me. And some cable pulls. But we got to do one set of this, one set of flies. Off we go. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Lock and load. This one we'll go for a rest pause and see if we can get some growth stimulated. Let's try that. Did a few Hollywoods in there, alternating ones, followed by 5 regular, total of 8. I'm gonna take a 10 to 15 deep breath, go back for 4 regular, and 2. 1 DC rest pause, off we go, we're almost done. Fail point number 2. Going back for 2. Almost done. 10 to 15 deep breaths. It's usually about 15 to 25 seconds will be the rest on average. Dying today. Dying today. Show me your muscle. Show me the money, brother. No, I'm gonna do some posing. Get it? Yes. Unique is on. What's up, man? Kill, kill, kill. Off we go to grow. 1 set, we're done. Meaning, literally 1 more set, and we're done. I'm gonna stack this bitch out. I feel that my right arm strong on my left. The advice how to fix it. So it could be nervous system in your cervical spine. Maybe there's some hindering of the nervous system there. Chiropractic would help. Or typically we do have a dominant arm and a less dominant. That would just be the case for you. You have to consciously put more mind into the inferior arm or side to get a balance to start building over time. The body will balance out, but it takes a while. So just like you have a dominant arm, you have a dominant leg too. Typically that's normal. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Man, I got one more set. My shoulders are pumped up. They feel bigger than they look, but holy smokes, it's a beautiful feeling. So hopefully you guys can connect with this in the way that I do, because not only is it satisfying from an aesthetic point of view, but in the moment, man, I feel high as a kite right now. I feel really good. Pec bounce. Oh, we're about to make these pecs pop when we do these heavy flies. So remember, keep it simple. Give 100% to much less volume. So you're gonna see that I'm gonna draw in and draw my elbows to the floor. Oh shit, I love that. Horrible in the best way. So I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. Maybe not you guys, but in general. I put the handles all the way forward. Never stretch. Never go back. Way back here. I don't give a fuck about that stretch. I care about the contraction and the movement from pretty much to here to here. Everything else is risking injury. And people wonder why I have such a heavy, strong fly, because I don't fuck around with that low bottom portion. That's just gonna put a lot of bullshit right in this area, and you'll screw yourself. I'm trying to do this for the next 50 years, not just 50 days. So that's why I start all the way front. Right here, this is as far as I can go, literally. But I want to draw in, and I want to draw under with the elbows, like that. Right? Draw in and under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Burn. That's it, guys. That is it. One set on the stack. Shit, we're moving kind of quick for the stack. Feeling good about that. I'll have to throw some weights on next time. I died on 13. That's getting to CrossFit territory, cardio bunny territory, and I don't want to do that. So I want to fail between 8 and 10. This is EOS in Vegas. There are EOSs in Vegas. However, this is the one in Phoenix. This is one of many in Phoenix. But that's gonna be a wrap, skis, guys. I'm closing out there. Gotta go make some people suffer in about an hour, meaning train people. If you guys want some further coaching online, hit me up on Instagram at paulkrueger, or through my app on in the both links are in the bottom. And yeah, the Vegas ones are modeled after the ones in here in Phoenix, and they kind of upgrade them along the way. But say a few poses and peace out. I'm calling this the posing corner. All right, what we got? Man, that pump is real. Holy smokes. Felt real good today. Bad already. Let's see that. Chest, shoulders, pump on lock. So, how you stand makes all the difference. Shoulders. Lines are in. Not even trying to bring them in. Side chest, let's go. Side chest. Everything's gotta look like you mean it. Start from the legs up, pop that in, let the hammy hang. Hanging hammies. Fire away, flex the leg, pull in, and grow. So this is very bodybuilding. If you want a classic, you want to do the arch. Okay. Let's see what I get. No, I'm not on CRT. Are you natty? Yes, I am. Detail's crazy. It's just time and the fact I'm not eating a lot right now. The lines are in. Chest as well. Thanks. Monster doing my thing. What many calories you eat a day? Not enough. Probably around 3,500. Are you natty? Yes, I am. All right. Let's grow. What do you do? Oh. What do you remember about 2005 Muscle Man? Used to watch your routine all the time. I remember the whole thing. I love that show. I was a weird ass bodybuilder back then, but in that, I thought I was quite fucking amazing. But you know, life humbles you. You learn a few things about yourself. And while I'm proud of myself and I did well at that show, I took second and I won first. But I got to meet a lot of great people. Ulysses Jr. I posed with Brandon Curry back in the day when he was a kid. He was 21. I was 24 or 5. Yeah, somebody posted that posing video back when YouTube first came out, and the thing went bananas. So this still comes back to me occasionally, but I don't mind. Guys, I'm gonna close it out there. You guys are awesome. If you need any more coaching, hit me up on Instagram at paulkrueger, or find my link for that training application in the bio. We've got more work to do. Never stop focusing on your greatness. Stay focused on your goals. Stay positive. Love your people. I'll see you on the next live. I'll try to go Q&A for mealtime later today. But you guys do your thing. Kick some ass. I'm gonna read these real quick. Lifetime natty, have you done second in the past? No, lifetime. He's him. How old are you? 43. Are you actually natty? Yes, 100%. Very good at your genetics for natty. I would say my genetics are normal. My work ethic and my focus to never give up might not be that normal. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but I'm proud of the fact that I never quit. So I'm looking to be better every day. So how much do you weigh? Currently 222. No. Yes. Dead weight lift. I don't know what that means, but trapezius check. Trapezius check. Oh, I got lines in the traps. That's not bad. Okay. All right, guys. Anyway, I'm out. 5'7", trying to get to 5'9" by the end of the year. If I focus, I can do anything. All right, guys. Thanks again. Have a wonderful day. You guys rock. Can't be natural. I am. 27 years of the game. Keep going, guys. You could do the same and better.